Hello everyone, my name is Ainemba Bazuricha and I'm here to present to you my database systems project. So, my area of interest was healthcare, under which I had very many possible systems to choose from, like patient record management, doctor scheduling management, hospital billing system, and a full hospital management system, for which I went for the full hospital management system. So, under my project, which is hospital management system, the project represents a comprehensive analysis and implementation of a hospital management system, which I implemented using my SQL. The system was designed to digitize hospital processes such as managing patient records, doctor appointments, billing, and pharmacy inventory through detailed business case evaluation, logical and physical databases, database design and system implementation through queries and outputs. My project provides a complete solution for small and medium-sized hospitals. Also, the goal of my project is to reduce paperwork, improve accuracy, and streamline hospital administration. So, the reason for my choice as to why I chose this particular project is because the hospital management system integrates various aspects such as patient care, staff, appointments, billing, and inventory, making it easier to understand a wide range of database concepts. So for the business case, I have the application domain. The hospital management system supports patient records, doctor schedules and appointments, medical billing, pharmacy tracking. And for the user groups, I have the admin, the doctors, and the pharmacists. So what are the benefits of this project? I have the tangible ones and the intangible ones, for which the tangible ones are faster processing of patient records and billing, reduced administrative workload. So for the intangible ones, I have improved service quality, better data accuracy, and decision making. I also have the cost analysis, under which I also have the tangible and the intangible benefits. So for the tangible ones, there is development time, server or software costs, and for the intangible ones, there is time to train staff and initial user resistance. So what are the user issues of my project? The staff needs basic IT skills. This is because not everyone is computer literate. So the staff requires basic IT skills to be able to use the database. Also, adaptation time is expected and may need UI training sessions. So, the risk assessments, I have the technical, organizational, and human. So the technical ones are data breaches. For example, hackers. If hackers, crackers, eavesdropping, all those are technical risks. And for the organization, I have resistance to tech adoption, and for the human, input errors by staff. So what are the system limitations? My system limitations are my database doesn't handle real-time monitoring, and it is also designed for small and medium-sized hospitals, which means it can't be used in a very big hospital. So, under database design, my entities were patient, doctor, appointment, department, bill, pharmacy, and medicine. And for the case of the entry attributes, under patient I had patient ID, the name, the date of birth, the gender, the phone, and the address. And for the attributes of the doctor, I had doctor ID, name, specialization, department ID, and the phone. Under appointment, I had appointment ID, patient ID, doctor ID, date, time, and the status. Under bill, I had the bill ID, patient ID, amount, date issued, and status. Under medicine, I had medicine ID, name, price, and the stock quantity. So the relationships for my entities is that one doctor can have many appointments. So that is a one-to-many relationship. And also one patient can have many bills, which is also a one-to-many relationship. Also, one department can have many doctors, which is a one-to-many relationship. So also I have the user interface, which is the patient form, doctor schedule, appointment booking, the billing dashboard, medicine inventory page. So also under physical design, I prompted my WAMP server using my SQL to create a table named patient where I had my entities, for example, create table patient, patient ID, which is the primary key, so we give you a data type which is in primary key, the name which takes a variable character, the date of birth whose data type is date, the gender with a variable character as its data type, the phone number with a variable character as its data type as well, and then the address with a data type as text. I also created the table doctor with the doctor ID, which is the primary key, so the data type is int primary key. Then I had the name, which is a variable character as its data type. Then the department ID, which is an int, the phone variable character, the foreign key, which is the department ID, which the foreign key is the department ID, which references the department ID. So I also created the appointment table with the appointment ID being the primary key and then the doctor ID as the foreign key. Also I created a table called bill ID as its primary key, putting the patient ID, the amount with the data type decimal. I also had the date issued with the data type as date, the status with the data type variable character, and the foreign key is the patient ID. I also created a table medicine ID as the primary key, name which has a data type variable character, price, data type decimal, stock quantity, the data type is int. I also created a table medicine and a table pharmacy. So for the case of my primary keys and foreign keys, my primary keys are patient ID, doctor ID, appointment ID, department ID, bill ID, medicine ID, and the pharmacy ID. And for the foreign keys, appointment, in appointment you have patient ID, patient with patient ID, and patient with patient ID. So we have the appointment with the doctor, which has a relationship with the doctor and the doctor ID. So the foreign keys, its main use is to create relationships between tables while maintaining referential integrity. So my data types and constraints for the IDs, we had int, auto increment, and primary key. Then for the names we have names, gender, status. All those took variable character as their data types, and then the date of birth and the date issued took date as their data types, and then time, its data type is also time, and then price and amount had their data type as decimal. So as I already said, foreign keys ensure referential integrity. So my key queries, which I implemented using WAMP server, and they gave me the results. So I prompted my database to select all from patient. I also had another query where I prompted my database to select all from bill, where status equals and pay. So I can also be able to show that in WAMP server. I select all from patient, terminate this enter. So as you can see, I've prompted my database to give me to select all from patients, and it has done so. I can also select all from patient, where status is equal to unpaid. Terminate this. So to select patient, where the status So moving on, I also selected all from patient ID. For patient, select all patient ID sum as total amount from bill group by patient ID. And I also got those results, for which I'm going to show them. To you as you go on. So my sample data inserted for the department, I prompted my database to insert into the department the name, for which the values were cardiology, neurology, pediatrics, and orthopedics. So in doctor, I inserted into the doctor name, specialization, department ID, and the phone, where the values were Dr. Will Adams, cardiologist, and then the department ID is 1 and the phone number. And for the user acceptance testing, the data was inserted through the MySQL console. As I already showed you how I did that. So the queries for retrieving patients, appointments, and bills were also implemented, and valid results were returned. So validation of constraints, for example, duplicate entry, prevention. All tested sample queries returned accurate results. So as I already said, you see, like here, I prompted my SQL to select all from medicine, where stored quantity was greater than 50, and those are the results that were returned by my database. I also prompted my SQL to select all from patient, like I already did in one server, and those results were returned. I also selected all from bill, where status equals unpaid. So this is a sample of what I was doing while inserting the values through the MySQL console using WAMP server. So my entity relationship diagram is as follows, where the patient has a one-to-many relationship with the bill, and the patient also has a one-to-many relationship with the appointment, whereby one patient can have very many appointments, and then the department has a relationship with the appointment, and then the doctor has a relationship with the department, whereby a doctor, many doctors, one doctor department. So one department can have many doctors. So it is a one-to-many relationship. So for the case of my bibliography, I have the MySQL documentation, the WHO Health Facility Management Guidelines, Elmasri R and Naveth SB 2015, Fundamentals of Database Systems by Pearsons. That makes the end of my presentation. And so far what I learned from this database is that by using it, it will make work easier for the hospitals, reduce paperwork and save time. And it has also improved my skills while using my SQL. So with that marks the end of my presentation. Have a good day.